ball.
Signori will take the free kick. Gascoigne, yes, he's got it! His first goal for Lazio comes 3 minutes from the end of the Rome derby. The saviour has saved Lazio. Paul Gascoigne was quoted this week as saying, "The game will be a matter of life and death. I just hope to be alive on Monday." I think he will be. Tears in Turin 2 years ago, and tears again in the Stadio Olimpico, this time wearing the blue shirt of Lazio. Gascoigne hung in the air for ages when he headed that one in. He can't quite believe what's happening to him.
Paul, great to see you, great mate.
Good to see you, James.
Fantastic. Looking forward to the new season of Serie A?
Yeah, but not as much as I'm looking forward to this programme. Right, Ken?
Right, Gazza. A new season, but some familiar names on the score sheet as Serie A kicks back into action. James Richardson has the inside stories from the first week's action. We look back on the USA and forward into Europe with the Italian national side. Paul Gascoigne looks back on a summer of discontent. And at Gazza's former club, Tottenham, North London's new hero and an ex-Serie A star makes his predictions for the new season. James Richardson meets up with a man who could save Torino, the Ghanaian playmaker Abedi Pele. And previews tomorrow's live game when we'll get our first look at the mighty Juventus.
Thank you, Ken. Well, I'm here in Turin this week, whereas luck
Paul. 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 Paul, come on. Wake up, Paul.
James.
Paul, wake up, come on.
Oh, James, what are you doing here?
What do you mean, what am I doing here? We've got a show to do.
I thought you had fired us.
We haven't fired you. You're the star of the show. We love you.
What, you mean I can say me bit?
Of course you can.
Brilliant. Well, more about that later. First, over to Ken.
Coming up, the biggest shock of the season so far as Little Cremonese topple the champions.
Hello everyone, back in England. Well, I've come back to another broken-in house. They brought me CD, they brought me TV, they brought me telephone, they brought me door, and here I am with a broken leg. But I'll tell you what, they ain't broke me heart, and I'll be telling you more about it later. First, over to Ken and what's coming up in the show.
Coming up, league leaders Parma are saved at the death by their new midfield star.
Happy New Year and welcome back to Gazza Football Italia, the show that brings you all the news and the best action from the greatest league in the world, especially with the help of your mate, Jamesy. For me? Jamesy, well, where are you?
Paul, listen, greatest of great mates. The thing is, I'm running a bit late this week. You know how it is, what with 2 weeks' worth of newspapers to get through. Grazie. So the thing is, I'm afraid you're just going to have to do the opening of the show on your own.
On my own? On my own? How can I take the place of one of Britain's best-loved broadcasters? A young yet strangely brilliant fixture on the nation's screens? Oh, I don't know. I suppose it can't be that odd. I'll have a go then. Makeup? Lovely. Script? No. This needs some character of it. Never mind. I suppose I can cope. Right, I'm ready. Here's Ken and what's coming up in the show. Come on, guys.
Grazie, Paul, my love. You're a genius.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Well, as you can see, a lot of people have been talking about my weight, and I've really started to take it serious now. This morning I've started with a light breakfast.
Mr. Gascoigne, just one more mint?
No, you're right, honestly.
Or just one waste of in wind?
Ah, go on then. Get a box, man. Anyway, here's Ken and what's coming up in the show.
Don't talk with your mouth full, Gazza. In today's show, another giant step towards the title for you.
Now this is a dream return for Gascoigne. That's his sixth goal in the last 10 minutes. And what a great goal it was. What a great player. What a great bloke.
Paul, you're the best I've ever seen on TV. You're much better than I'll ever be.
Paul!
What am I doing here?
You mean you don't remember last night?
No.
Next you'll be telling me you don't remember this either.
No.
And what about this?
Oh.
Well, listen, it's gone 11 o'clock and everyone's waiting for you, Paul. You've got about 15 minutes to go and get yourself ready.
Think I'm gonna go then, James, innit?
Make yourself presentable too, because remember, the nation's youth are watching. Right, Ken?
And also some of we not so young James. Coming up, a tough afternoon for Serie A's top clubs.
There's no use worrying about what's happened with the manager and the club. They've got to get on with the game. They've got some important games. A very important match ahead of them, and you know, I just like to wish George all the best in the future, and hope he gets a club and back in football shortly.
Okay. And so finally, a prediction for Parma Lazio, the real thing.
Prediction Parma Lazio. Well, considering what happened in the weekend, Lazio doing fantastic. I'm going to have to go for a 1-1 draw.
That's optimism for you. Blimey, that was fantastic. Well, you took a bit of a hammering there, didn't you?
Well, that's right, James. Like you said, the Lazio defence isn't up to form as what it should be, but let's hope we can put it right today.
Well, let's hope that the game tomorrow is every bit as exciting as that, and let's hope in the meantime you can give me my tenner.
That's right, never mind. There you are, James. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much, and next time plug your joystick in. Anyway, viewers, remember there'll be more Parma Lazio previewing coming up later on, but right now, of course, it's time for a break.
You get the stuff then?
I got the stuff like you asked for.
Brilliant.
You know what you got to do for us, though, yeah?
Yeah, go for the first one straight away.
Yeah, but you can't allow the second one too early. Remember, you got to make it look like you're going to save them.
Right.
Turn that bleeding light out! I think that's blown the gaff on your diet, Gazza.
I would have thought so. Anyway, yes, Ken.
Gazza, how many times have I got to tell you? Don't talk with your mouth full.
I'm sick to death of you. Honestly, you come here, you're crawling, you're a creep, you're snivelling, you're pestering me, I've got no peace with you. And I know the story with you and the goat. Now go on, out.
And what did you say, Paul?
I said, yes, Mr. Zeman. Will you let me play on Sunday?
What a terrific story. Well, we're hearing more about Paul's probable comeback later on in today's show and other subjects besides, I shouldn't wonder. Right now, of course, it's time for Ken. Was there something different about you this week, Paul?
Yeah, changed the waistcoat.
It's nice, actually, isn't it? Where'd you get that, then?
Yeah, just go from
In today's show, Juventus tightened their grip on...
Good morning, dears. Gascoigne's back.
He certainly is. In today's show, a Gazetta exclusive as we get the inside story on Paul Gascoigne's long-awaited comeback. We also have the best of the rest from last weekend's action.
Wow, so a big day tomorrow, then?
So you're getting your wig fitted then?
Don't be stupid, Paul. It's the day after. No, it's the derby, Roma against Lazio.
The derby.
Yeah, that'll do. Wow. Wow, indeed, Paul, and it says here you'll be playing. What do you think about that?
Oof. Think I better get me boots, new shorts, and a big onion.
My word, while Paul goes off to sort himself out, rest assured we'll be having more top-notch derby previews later on in the show. Right now, though, here's Ken.
In today's show, Juventus move within touching distance of their first championship since 1986. James has all the week.
No, Paul, you can do the show this week. I'm not doing it again, not after last time. You made me dress up and everything.
That's all right. You want to see the things he's made me dress up, especially for the show. Anyway, I'm thinking of going to England to get away from him.
I don't care, Paul. Not this time. My wife's forbid me.
You're doing it. Don't be such a girl.
Watch it, Paul.
No, you watch it. Anyway, in fact, I think he's coming round the house right now.
David, Tom, mate, I've just got this chicken suit here that I want to put.
Oh no. I bet he's brought Ken with him.
He certainly has. And you can stop sniggering, Paul. We're coming to see you as well. In today's show, the best of last weekend's action and a tough afternoon for the leaders. James looked.
Well, like I said, I want to be a bit more of a centre and forward position, get more involved, and that's my game. I don't want to be waiting on the left, and but I have said this. We'll just have to wait and see what happened at the end of the season, James.
Paul, you're looking a bit off colour.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling too well through the week, but I feel smashing now. Feel great. But like I said, James, if I'm
no, not another word.
Centre,
Best to be on the safe side. Stick this thermometer in your mouth.
Well,
and don't take it out for at least a half hour. Right, that's earned us a bit of time then, viewers, and that's quickly on with the programme while we can. Over to Ken, who has the complete rundown on today's show.
Coming up, highlights of a crucial 5 days for Palmer and you.
Right. Let's have a look then. Ooh, just a couple more minutes, Paul. Right, time for us to crack on with our last batch of Serie A games from last weekend. Then it'll be Paul, but first of all, Reggiana Milan.
Last season, Reggiana stayed up by beating Milan.
Paul, what are you doing?
Pack my bags, Jim. You're not heard. Everton, Chelsea, Leeds all seem to be in for us.
But Paul, those are just rumours in the papers. You remember last week they said you were going to Manchester United. And the week before, what was it? Neasden FC.
Yeah, but Neasden are still interested.
Paul, come on, the week before that they said Lazio had you going for a snip.
Yeah, that's right. And you had to save me from the hospital.
Yes. How is it, by the way?
Yeah, it's a lot better. They still say I have my family allowance, which is important. Why? Do you not think I'll be going anywhere?
No, Paul, not unless Billy Smart Circus up their offer anyway. Besides, you've got work to do for us here, talking us through the derby.
Yeah, I suppose that is right. Anyway, let's just have a look at the highlights of the derby.
And this free kick, which
European trophy this season. Paul Gascoigne might have had an operation, but it hasn't killed his sense of adventure, and he talks us through his week. We look at the race for promotion from Serie B, with 6 sides on the tail of current leaders Reggiana. And as Inter keep up the chase in Serie A, their usually camera-shy president and Walter Zenga and Ruben Sosa preview tomorrow's vital clash with Lazio.
Well, I've met a few sly people in my time, and especially that man Jamesy, who's went over to Florence to watch Italy prepare for the game against Switzerland.
Dark and cloudy skies hang over
time. But will David Platt be involved as they seek to finish off the job? No action either for Paul Gascoigne recently, after that injury against Holland. But he's been in paradise this week. Well, Paradise Wildlife Park.
Well, as well know, I had an operation just after the England game, and if I don't hurry up and get this recording over, I might need another one. The operation went very well. It just come down on the side of my head, and I just pushed my cheekbone back out. I'll be play contact sport in the next few weeks, so I've decided to take a few days off, and as you can see, I've visited Paradise Park on behalf of Steve and his wife, and they've let me come up and see some of the animals. Well, I've had a few days break, and I've reported back to Lazio, and everything's well, and hopefully in a few weeks' time I will be able to resume back in full contact training. Swelled up for a couple of days, really swelled up. Swelled up, sorry. Yeah, it swelled up the face, as I said before, and it's starting to go down now. I've took a few tablets, and I was really pleased that Mr. Evans took his time out to put my face back in order. I'm not the best of looking guys anyway. Italy got beat off Switzerland through the weekend qualifying game, and I don't think they'll be very happy about that. Dino Baggio was sent off for a tackle where everyone thought he shouldn't have been, and through the week I got an unbelievable elbow. Sorry, got an unbelievable elbow, and I think the guy wasn't even booked, but that's football, and we just have to get onto it. As I say, I'm really trying to get rid of me mark at the moment, and I'm finding it very hard. Look at Stephen Sedgley getting fed. Oh, well, as we say, we're still fighting for a spot in UEFA, and we've got Inter Milan, who are second and closing in on AC Milan. It's going to be a tough game for us, and we're going to have to really scrap and battle out for a point on Sunday, and I only hope that the lads can do it. I reckon man-to-man marking in Italy's quite tough, but I wouldn't fancy any more of this man-to-man, I tell you that for sure. James was up in Inter, watching... Good. It's all right, good lad.